If your wrists hurt during push-ups or handstand hold, like mine did, then definitely watch this video till the end, because I'm gonna show you the best exercises that will help you improve flexibility and mobility of your wrists, and also we will work on the strength to avoid any possible injuries you might get and make your bodyweight workouts safer. Welcome back to Red Drill. My name is Bogdan Kharienko. Let's get started. There are only two reasons why you could injure your wrists. The first one is because of poor wrist flexibility, and the second one is its weakness. In my personal experience, I injured my wrists by doing handstand throughout the pull day. So I wasn't preparing my wrists for the handstand because I basically prepared my body for the pulling movements like pull-ups and Australian pull-ups. And I accidentally decided to do one attempt of handstand between the sets. And that was my big mistake. And after that, I hurt the little crack in my right wrist. And from that moment, I've been recovering my wrist for 2-3 months probably. And now I still feel that uncomfortable pain that I want you to avoid by doing these exercises. And so there are two categories of the exercises for the wrist development. The first category will be for its flexibility. And the first exercise in this category is wrist extensor stretch. You perform it simply by putting your hands upside down right on the top of the ground, and you lean back slightly. Don't go crazy on this exercise, don't lean too back, because this is unnatural movement for your wrist. Therefore, be soft, don't go crazy, feel the tension. This was the first exercise for your extensors that perform this move, and the next one will be for the flexors. In this way, you put your hands on the ground as usually, and you lean forward like that. One more time, you lean forward as further, in this case, as you can. You do 5 reps for the flexors, and on the 5th, you hold this position for 30 seconds, 40 seconds, it's up to you, just to stretch your flexor muscles. Alright, the next one will be wrist deviation rocks. You put your hands on the knuckle position and you lean forward and back, 4 reps. So you can perform 12, 15, like that. Again, you lean as far as you can in the both directions. For example, it can be useful for the working on the parallettes, holding the handstand on this equipment, or simply doing push-ups on the parallettes. So it will prepare your wrists perfectly for this type of equipment. The next one will be again for the flexors, because in calisthenics, as I said previously, it's very important to hold this position without any problems, without any hurting feelings in this area of your body. And that's why working on flexors is very important, and the next one will be the best one for this goal. You put your fingers, your hands like that, so that your palms facing your body, and you lean back. And again, here you can work for reps and for the isometric holds as well. For example, by doing 5 reps of moving back and forward, and on the 5th you can hold this position for 30 seconds, just so that your wrists get used to this uncomfortable position and you no longer feel any hurting feelings. The next one in this category of the flexibility exercises for the wrists is palm pulses. Again, you place your hands regularly and you begin pulsing by the upper part of your hands like that. And the last but not least exercise in this list is again pulses, but with moving from side to side, outward and inward, for 12 reps again. Just like that, you can work in the combination of these two movements, performing the pulses first and then moving side to side afterwards. Very important point, after we unlock a new range of motion for our wrists, we need to make them stronger in this new range of motion, so that the ability of working in the new range of motion become safer. That's why these exercises for the next category will be specifically targeted on the wrist strength to make this work in a new range of motion safer. So for this category you will specifically need one of the next equipment. I will utilize the resistance band, or if you have the access to the dumbbell, it will be just perfect. So the first exercise in this category for the strengthening your wrists is the wrist circles rotations with a resistance band. So you basically, let me show you, you fix the resistance band by your foot, you grab the resistance band like that, and you perform the circles on the one side for the 8 reps, and for the next side also 8 reps. We were doing wrist deviation, doing this move on the floor, and now we are strengthening the wrists in this spectrum of the movement. So this is the exercise for one hand, that's why don't forget to repeat the same for the second hand. The next exercise will be reverse wrist curls. You place your arm like that and you perform the curls, reverse curls for your extensors. We were working on the stretching of the flexors and extensors. Now we work on its strength, making these muscles bigger and stronger simultaneously. Again, for the first arm and for the next arm, you perform same from 8 to 15 reps. The next exercise will be for the flexors. In this case, you place your hand differently. Just follow my example and you perform the curls like that. And so for the last exercise, I need specifically dumbbell. That's why I can't show you the example, but I have the footage on your screen right here. Here are dumbbell wrist rotations. This exercise usually perform the arm wrestlers because it's really strengthening this area of your body. That's why this can be also implemented in the calisthenics workouts, bodyweight workouts, to make those push-ups, handstand holds way safer. And in addition to the previous categories of the exercises, I want to share with you two advice, actually two hacks that can help you avoid the wrist injuries in the long run. And the first advice is actually the wrist wraps. You simply wrap your wrist by these bands and it fixates your wrists in one position, don't letting it bending somehow. So if someone watching this video doesn't know how to use these bands, I will show you right now. So you fix the band with the ring finger and you wrap it around your wrist like that, and it's ready. And also the second advice I want you to know is using the parallels instead of the floor, because on the floor you will actually have to perform this kind of stretching, which can be uncomfortable, especially for the beginners. That's why if you're a beginner or if you have some hurting feelings in your wrist, then use parallels instead, because you simply, all you need is just to place your hands like that, and that's it. No bendings, no stretching, nothing. That's why two hacks, wrist wraps and the parallels. Definitely start doing all these exercises from this video. Doesn't matter whether it's the time after the workout or before going to bed. Definitely do these exercises to eliminate the wrist pain once and for all. Subscribe, hit thumbs up, write a different comment below, and see you in the next video, champ.